Hello, good evening, Ephraim. I'm going to be showing you what I just promised you some few minutes ago, and let's go straight to the point. What you need to do is to load your Microsoft Word, and you can see me loading Microsoft Word. I'm going to navigate to the file I want to begin to review. Click on File, and let's assume this is the file I want to work on. Bam. So here is the Microsoft Word. Now the next stage is to click on Review, and you are going to ensure that all markup is enabled. Sometimes you may see it in simple mode. Now just remove it from there, back to all markup, and that's number one. You are going to be selecting track, so you can see the track is now, what you see is now track changes is now on. You're going to be using comment most of the time, and so let's assume here is the topic and I want to do something about it. Maybe I want to change this thing to capital E. So you can see I highlight it and I put capital E. Look at what just happened. You can see that it's showing the author here that capital E, something is deleted and something is added. And let's assume that I want to tell the author to capitalize this guy. I can just highlight, go up here and click on new comment, and as I can say you need to capitalize these words. Yeah. So you move down and you say I can highlight all this guy, and I can click on comment and say please centralize this part of the work. And in most cases I may want to do it I may not want to be giving directions or instructions to the author. For example, I want this one bolded. I click Ctrl O, I bold it for him, and maybe I may want to change some things here, and I may say perception is defined by various scholars and it has enjoyed or it has been used more frequently. Maybe that's what I want to add to the author, and I put full stop, and like that. So you can do further corrections. You can say I can remove this guy, maybe I don't need it, remove it like this. The author will see all that you are doing. That's just all. When you finish, just save and you are done. You can now go back to the template, and another thing that you need to be checking very carefully, let me go to the references and let me check that my computer is connected to the internet, and I want to show you something. Alright, I'm now going to the reference. This reference is not the correct reference, but let me try and see. Maybe I highlight this guy, open a browser. I just want to confirm if the reference is oh my god, my Firefox is updating. Let me give it. I would have used Google Chrome, no problem. Let me click on Google Chrome. Two of them will be loading at the same time. All right. Here I'll type citation.doi Markup.org, and is one of the online applications you can use to check the authenticity and reliability of the reference. My internet is a bit slow, and I think immediately I check that, I will end this video here. Oh my god, sometimes you expect something to be fast and you can see that it's not fast. This one is the problem of network, and I cannot. Oh, it's coming up. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. It's almost done. I can see up there, but it's taking more of my time. I just want to show you something. Anyway, since the network is very slow, you need to check every part of the reference as usual. Check that the author exists, check that the year is correct, check that the title is correct, check that the URL is there, and if it's missing, first check that the volume, the issue is there, check that the page number in there in every article, and then also check that the digital object identifier is there and is authentic, is correct. I don't know why network is doing me this. Network is very bad. Anyway, you know how to check that. So assuming it shows, I would have shown you. If you've never used this citation.doi.org, but if you've ever used it, that's all. So good. So the final thing I'll show you, let me go and check if I can access the Jolimet template that I just gave to you. Let me Jolimet template. Good. So this is the Jolimet template I'm giving to you. So you now, if the title is changed, you put the changed title. Make sure the abstract follow this structure, and if it's not, just if it is not, indicates to the author that the author needs to come and follow structure or arrange the abstract to look like this. If the references has any problem, does not comply with 7th edition of the APA, you need to comment here. So whatever that you are doing in these columns are summary of what you've done, like pointing to the observations and corrections they've done in the body of the work, and that is just it. Once you've done that, you now go back to the page. Oh, network is bad. You go back to the page just as I told you before. Two of you should stand up. Go back to the page, and the video is very long, it's getting long, so let me just stop here. Thank you very much.